We're now ready to begin our post-game press conference. We're joined by Dalen Smith, CJ Hardy, and Ron Jessamy, and we'll open up the floor for questions.
All right, CJ, let's start with you since you have the mic. What's your thoughts after the loss?
We played a solid Irvine team. Going into the game, we thought we could match up with them very well. And, it was just like the coach said, and we know, it was a 4 to 5 minute stretch where, we went scoreless and we couldn't get a stop. And that's where we knew we lost the game, because if we would have just turned around and either got a couple of stops, corrected a few mistakes and, made some easy shots in that 4 or 5 minute stretch, me and these guys next to me and those guys in the locker room, we feel like we could have pulled away with that game.
What's the emotion? You're 0-3. There are no moral victories. You got to climb the ranks to get to the tournament. I know it's early, but just what is the emotion that stands out the most right now? Disappointment or something else, or what?
No, not disappointed. I mean, it's basketball. We're gonna win some games, we're gonna lose some games. We just, we have a positive mindset, and we just know what we gotta do. We gotta go get this one on the road, even out the series 1-1, and build from there. And the rest of these next couple games that we have coming up, we know we gotta get those for sure to make sure we come back up in the standings.
Okay. Dalen, if I could ask you the same in terms of just the mindset as you guys get ready to go to Davis.
Really just capitalize on our what we learned today. They play hard, we play hard. So it's really about us, continuing to grow, continuing to figure it out, and end up with some wins. But everybody could see that this is the top team in our league, and like we're right there. So we even up a couple of those mistakes, and we go to practice, and we figure it out against Davis, and then start rolling from there.
Yeah. All right, over to you, Ron, if you don't mind. I know you had a career high today, but at the same time, 0-3 is 0-3. What are your thoughts as you guys get ready to hit the road?
To be honest, I'm not really sure at the moment. I think we just got to look at the film. But the beauty of basketball is, as we said, we got a game in 2 days. So we just got to look over the film, fix what we need to fix, and just be better next game.
Yeah. This Irvine team, though, they were tough in terms of nothing came free on the perimeter or the rim.
It's a Division I basketball game. You can't expect anyone to give you anything. I know they have a top shot blocker in the nation, and you just kind of have to know that before the game that you're not gonna get anything easy, and you just gotta get that mindset that if I'm not gonna get it easy, then we work our asses off just to make sure. Excuse my language.
That's all right.
We work really hard just so we can get it hard if we need to.
So your thoughts as you get on a bus 0-3 going to Davis?
You got to be better next game. That's all we can do.
CJ, what about you've been through the wars here before, and the conference. Does it do anything for you guys? Again, I know you're not into moral victories, but you were down 18. You got to within 3. Is there anything to take away from this as you get on that bus?
Just going into the next game, just knowing we got to capitalize on our easy ones, our open shots, and then just clean up our mistakes. Go back to the film, see where we went wrong at, clean up a little bit of the mistakes. Go into Davis, play as hard as we can, and we'll come out with the victory.
All right, that'll do it, guys.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
We're now joined by head coach Mike Scott. Coach, can you start us off with your thoughts on the game?
Tough loss for us. I thought our guys fought really hard. Thought Irvine overall was a more disciplined team tonight, which they outlasted us because of it. Man, they hit some big time shots throughout the game to kind of keep us at bay, which I thought we did a good job of kind of cutting some runs in, and then they just kind of buried us with some shots that kind of took away our momentum a little bit. So disappointed, man. I told them we won't have time to dwell on it too long, man. We got to flip and watch some film on Davis and be prepared to go win a game. So, yeah.
Coach, your takeaway from the game in terms of just, like you said, you made a number of runs, but you could never get the lead.
It's tough, man, when you in conference play like that and you feel like you right there, I'm right there turning the corner, and then, they hit a big shot. They hit a big shot to kind of keep us at bay. So it's something that we got to learn. It's something that we got to get better at, something that we got to grow from. We'll watch the film and kind of go back and correct some mistakes that we made tonight, scouting report stuff that we made tonight, and we'll get better at it.
Yeah. Again, no moral victories, I'm sure, but at the same time, down 18, and you made it a one-possession game there at the end. What did you like, and what maybe was tough to watch that didn't work?
So I talked to our guys about winning and losing all the time, and what winning looks like, and how disciplined you got to be in winning, and how hard that is to do, to have 15 guys with one common goal on a consistent basis all the time. And I think it's the reason why you see some programs just kind of consistently do what they do all the time. And I thought tonight our guys saw it kind of firsthand. We played really well. I thought we did some really nice things, and then I thought we had some lulls where we couldn't make a shot. And we didn't rely on our grittiness defensively to continue to be our staple, which I thought hurt us. And I thought in those stretches where we got down, I think even to start the game, I thought we got down, and then we went back to, I called a timeout, like, hey, man, listen, like, this is what we do. this is who we are. And I thought guys kind of perked up, body language kind of changed, and then we went to try to go get the game.
So I noticed, again, a number of guys out. Bentley Waller added to the list. What can you tell us about Bentley, about Caleb, about Tom? Where are we on these guys?
Man. So Bentley's an explosive player. He's been coming along, man. I've been really excited about Bentley. And the other day, he just made a hard cut in practice, and I think his muscle or something in his thigh kind of got to him. So I'm not sure the exact injury, but I know he was out tonight. And then Tom just came back from concussion, and then he had like a knee deal that just was bothering him, and I didn't feel comfortable putting him on the floor tonight. And then Caleb, still with the ankle. So it's been kind of one injury after the other. But I do think I like our guys kind of stepping up to the table, and guys just kind of filling in roles where they can, and being prepared to go when it's their number called.
Do you expect any of them to play Saturday?
Maybe Tom. I don't expect Bentley to play. I don't expect Caleb to play. Tom maybe, but we got to go with the next guy up at this point.
Your mindset is you get on a bus 0-3.
Go get a win. Go get a win. That's the mindset. That's the motto. That's what we're going to be talking to our guys about. That's what the film session is going to be about. I thought our staff has done a really good job of having our guys prepared for what they're going to see. Now it's about us just kind of going out, executing, and making sure that we get the job done.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know there are no moral victories, but you played a top-end team to a 4-point game. And at times it looked like you might win it. At times it looked like it might get away from you. But in the end, it was a 4-point game.
Yeah.
What's your takeaway from that when you look at the scheme of the Big West, and that was Irvine that just came in here and you lost by 4?
It just goes to show our guys fight, our guys grittiness. I keep saying it over and over. We have to continue to grow. We have to continue to be better. I told those guys in the locker room, this is part of our development, right? This is part of you learning and watching a film and understanding what it's going to take to go get a game on the road. We played a really good disciplined team, a really well-coached team that came in here and did what they traditionally do, right? In those moments, they hit shots. Their top guys stepped up and made the shots that they need to make. And I told our guys, that's development. You get to see it, you get to watch it, you get to learn from it, you get in the game, you see we're not far off from where we need to be, Now we got to carry that over into our next game and go come out with a victory.
Okay. Thank you. Good.
Appreciate it.
Good. Thanks.
Thank you, Coach.